We're live. We're here. How you doing today, guys? Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the show. It's the Friday afternoon or early evening or whatever show it is. 5 o'clock Eastern. We're here in Creston, BC. We're about 86 degrees today. Quite warm for here. Average. This is what we should be getting this time of the year. The plums and the peaches, the pears, they're all, maturing on the tree. Harvest time is coming a little later on. We have apples, we've got grapes, so we have wineries around here. So this kind of heat is what we're looking for. Mother Nature is doing what she's supposed to be doing, and it's going to be wonderful. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Those of you who've never been here before, welcome, first-timers. Glad to have you aboard. We love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, holidays in general, just life. And we like to stump Bruce with hard to pronounce names. That seems to be a new game going on right now. Some of my new subscribers and viewers are giving me hard names with which to call them and remember them by. I'm doing the best I can. And it's all good fun. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Friday, July the 27th, 2018. 4 days from the end of the month. Unbelievable. It's August next week. Oh my gosh. August next week. Poor Steamer. He just, got rid of those grade 5 kids. The teacher that he is up in Saskatchewan there. He's on his holiday right now. He's going to get back to Saskatchewan. And guess what? It's already August and the countdown is on for school to start. Oh, no. Oh, the Steamer, he's having too much fun. What are you going to do? Here, every day is a holiday. Where I am, every day is a holiday. I just do this full time. This is all I do. I do YouTube, following the cruise ship business full time. It's a holiday every day. Every day it's a cruise, every day. I was looking at cruises today. I am scheming. I'm looking to put together some cruises for a group cruising to get together with the gang, this gang, you guys. And I'm looking at some deals and I'm looking at some logistics. I'm really thinking about a cruise. I'd really love to be on a cruise ship for November. Found some deals on Holland America. The Noy Amsterdam, I think it's called. Wow, found a really nice price cruise there in late November. We'll have to see. I'll look into that and dig a little further. And I'm thinking of another cruise in the new year, probably January, February, somewhere in there, maybe a back-to-back, maybe a cruise, a little break, and another cruise. We'll see. I'm just throwing stuff around, and as soon as I know what I'm up to, I will let you guys know what the deal is, and whether you want to join me or not, that would be fantastic. We'll do some meet and greets on land. Prior to and post cruise get-togethers. Excited. I'm jazzed up. I'm looking forward to being on a cruise ship or 2 or 3 or 4, and seeing you guys, on the real deal, and rather than just sitting here talking to you on my computer. The 1-year anniversary of this channel is coming up fast. August 12th or so is the 1st year anniversary of this channel. This is exciting stuff. We're now at 2,441 subscribers. That's another 7 since yesterday, something like that. So thank you, newbies. Welcome, new subscribers to the channel, to the fun. Hope you're joining us live or catching these on rerun. Thank you all to all of you who are picking up Traveling with Bruce merchandise. Just a heads up, I uploaded a new logo today on the Redbubble store. There is a new Traveling with Bruce logo available starting, I guess, right now. On Redbubble, check it out, see what you think, tell me what you think. I'll try to post a photo of it later today on the Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce. If you don't know, there is a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce with 2 L's. And come on by, you can request to join in. I'll let you in there. And we got folks posting photos of their favorite cruises, some of the ships that they've been on, ports of call they've seen, just all kinds of neat stuff. So if you get a chance, come on over there, check out the page, post some photos of your own, and join in the fun. We are continuing the show 24/7. Once I'm done here, everyone heads over to the group page on Facebook, and we have fun over there too. So I welcome one and all of you to that, and thank you for picking up this kind of merchandise, these coffee mugs over here, different logos. Fantastic. Love having you decked out in Traveling with Bruce wear and everything else. And thank you for your support. Also, some of you are buying merchandise on Amazon using my affiliate link, which is just located down below of this picture of mine here. There's a description down here. And if you're watching this show tonight or tomorrow night or whatever, you'll see the description down below. There's a link there to the Amazon page. If you click on it, I think I even have a few items that kind of make a good items for a cruise. I think I start with those. I have a few of those. But at the very bottom of the description, there's a link to the Amazon homepage. And if you folks pick up anything using that entryway into Amazon, this channel gets a little royalty, a little commission on anything you buy. And I've thanked some of you. I've thanked a bunch of you already. And I thank all of you in advance for any of you who are considering doing that, because it's a way to help fund the page. Thank you so much. My number one form of funding, though, I have to be honest, I do get paid advertising, by YouTube, of course, because I'm now monetized after being off the monetization chart for 120 days. But that brings in about $3-4 a day, and it all helps. If the views go higher, the ads the ad revenue will be higher as well. So we're building to that. But my number one form of funding has to be, and I admit it, I'm right up front about it. This is my full-time gig. It is you folks out there who are sending me a donation on my PayPal donation button, which is located on my homepage up here. There are all these little icons. If you see the PayPal icon, if you move your mouse over to it, it'll say donate. And folks are taking me up on that. I want to thank you out there. There are a number of you who are repeat offenders who make a donation to my channel on a sort of every week or two or three, send a little more my way. I cannot thank you more than I can thank you more. Thank you so much. I let Jen know emails come in from PayPal whenever a donation is received by PayPal on my behalf, and I let Jen in on it. So-and-so sent us some money, so-and-so sent some money. And she's just going, why do they do that? I go, they must like what they see. They support the cause, and she's also humbled and very grateful. We're headed to Calgary tomorrow. I'm on the air tomorrow afternoon, and then we're heading to Calgary after tomorrow's show. And of course, Sunday is the down day for live streams. Monday, I'm back on the air, of course, with my regular live streams. But from Calgary next week, you'll see me from Cowtown. All next week, I'll be on the air from Calgary, and looking forward to talking to you there. And so any of you are sending donations my way the next few days, it helps pay for the gas. Thank you all for that. All right, enough for the crowdfunding, as Robert Brandt is famous for coining that term for me. It's not e-begging, it's crowdfunding. Thank you, Robert, for that. All the donations. Let's see who's here, because folks are signing in right now. If you've never been here before, sign in, say hi. Tell me, where are you watching me from? What's your high temperature today? What's the price of gas? I have a skill testing question for Robert Brandt today. And all of you out there, if you know the answer to this question, by all means, let me know. If you don't, it's okay. But I've got a skill testing question for you guys. I want to know, I'm just really curious, because here in Canada, it's so different than in the States. I'm in Canada. Most of my viewers are the USA. Although those of you who are overseas, I know Ann Jordan's here from Australia. She's watching me from Brisbane today. This one is also for you. And if anyone else is watching in any other country, the UK, Venezuela, or wherever you're from, let me know this. Let me know this, Kenya. When you go and buy a bottle of booze, how much is it? Where you are. So how about something like, I don't know, like a Bacardi rum or something like that, or a bottle of whiskey? Tell me the size of the bottle and what you pay. Whatever you know. I mean, if you're an aficionado of rum, tell me what kind of rum you buy and how much it costs you. How big is the bottle? We'll compare notes, because around here in this neighborhood where I live, oh my gosh, we pay dearly, so dearly. Quick little story for you. I was in Costco last weekend on Saturday last with Jennifer, and we went to the Costco store. By the way, I'm having a little coffee today, by the way. Don't worry about this mug being a non-traveling with Bruce mug. I got my caffeine-free Diet Coke right here at the ready, which will follow this, and it's got the logo on it right there. Okay, so I'm not a traitor or anything, or I hadn't forgotten. This is just a coffee mug I like these. Anyway, here's the deal. We were at Costco last Saturday, and Jennifer saw a bottle of Kirkland brand margarita mix for sale in a bottle. It's like a 12.5% alcohol already. Go just pour it right out of the bottle onto some ice, and you're good to go. That kind of drink Jennifer loves. And that bottle cost us in US dollars something like $8.59. You know those Costco prices, they end in those funny numbers. It was $8.50 something US money. We bought that bottle, and we were trying to bring it home. Well, we got us a new border guard at the border stop over here in Creston, between Creston and British Columbia and Port Hope or Port Hill, Idaho. We got us a new security guard, not security guard. We had us a new customs guard officer, whatever they're called, border agent on the Canada side coming home. And you can tell he's a newbie because he's asking all the questions that they teach these guys in class. Every question you got to ask. When you cross the border into Canada or into the US and you get like a 5-year guy, a girl, been doing this a while, they can kind of look at you and figure out pretty quick whether to give these folks the old, by the book kind of interview or just ask them a couple of questions and get them out of here. Well, we got the newbie, and so all the questions, and of course, being, regular border crossers, you kind of go, oh, we got a new guy, here we go. So, where did you go? How long were you down for? Did you bring anything back? How much did you spend? What stores did you go to? So we went to Costco, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, went to Costco, got some groceries. Did you buy anything else other than groceries? Yes, my wife bought some clothing items, brought back some clothing items. Oh, did you bring back any alcohol or cigarettes? No cigarettes, but we did buy a bottle of Kirkland margarita mix. Is there alcohol in that? Yes, there is. It's a pre-mixed Kirkland brand product. How much did you spend for that thing? $8.50. Okay, I'll pull over there and bring the bottle in with the receipt. Now we're going, here we go. This is it. We're done for. It's all over. We're busted. So we parked the car, brought the bottle in, brought our receipt. In we go. There's a second agent in there. We've met this guy before. He's a veteran. The rookie is doing the interrogation. And we can hear the next guy. We can hear him. Any firearms? Are you? How long were you? Oh, it just goes on and on and on. Anyway, so we put the bottle on the counter, hand him the receipt, and he's just typing on the computer and looking at the receipt and found the price. And he's, all right, okay. You want to sit down? No. Tell us standing up. How much you want? Well, it's $2 federal excise tax for the government of Canada. Plus, there's the GST, which is the goods and services tax in Canada. That's 5% on top of the price. And then there's the provincial government of British Columbia provincial markup fee that the province of British Columbia charges us when we go into a liquor store here in British Columbia. It's a government liquor store. We don't go into Fred's Corner store to buy a bottle of booze. Oh, no. We have to go into the government-run liquor store where all the unionized employees are with all the benefits, and the store is as sterile as a tongue depressor. For that one bottle, $24 in markup that the BC government charges us as taxpayers. The government of Canada at the border, kind enough to collect that fee on behalf of the government of British Columbia. So they wanted $31 or something from us with all the taxes and everything else on top of what we paid already for the bottle. We declined. We said, nah, I don't think so. We're not gonna. You can have the bottle. Here, we'll just give it to you. It's yours. What they do is they take the bottle later in the shift and they dump it down the drain and they throw it away. They destroy it. No one gets anything, and we're out the $8.50 American having bought it. And that's the price you pay. Sometimes they let you go, sometimes they don't. It all depends on the agent. It depends on the agent. But by the book, this is how it's done in this country. Yeah, 24 bucks provincial markup for a bottle of booze that isn't even made here, that I'm bringing across at my expense. Yeah, no mercy. So anyway, I'm curious to know, how much does it cost to buy a bottle of rum or a bottle of rye or a bottle of vodka or some kind of liquor down where you guys are, wherever you are? Let me know. I know that Kirkland brand is available at the Costco in Calgary. We can buy that exact bottle in Calgary. $34.95 is the sale price at Costco. In Alberta, in BC, I'm sure would be $39. I don't think they sell very many of them at that price. Even at Costco, I don't know. Ridiculous, but that is how this game works. And taxes are what make the world go around, and tariffs are taxes. By the way, if you didn't know that, that's what tariffs actually are. They're taxes. And there are politicians out there in many borders right now, in many countries, increasing taxes on all of us at an astronomical pace. And most of us don't even know what's going on, but it's true. It's happening. Anyway, enough of my little story about this little bottle of booze. I hope I didn't offend anyone. I hope I don't lose subscribers, because every time I talk about taxes, some people get offended and say, oh, you're supposed to be talking about cruise ships. Well, it's traveling with Bruce, and I traveled to Coeur d'Alene, and I brought back a bottle of hooch. And I love bringing back a bottle of hooch from the Caribbean when I'm on a cruise with my wife. We each like to bring one back. Of course, when we've gone for a week, you're allowed to bring a bottle of booze back, duty-free, but only one each, only 750 milliliters or something like that. Anything over that is theoretically not allowed. The guys at the border go, yeah, you got a 1.14 liter bottle from the Cayman Islands, from St. Thomas, yeah, okay, just shut up and you're okay. Go ahead. Unless you're obnoxious. If you've got an attitude, they're gonna say, no, you got to pay a duty on the overage, and it's on that whole thing, and then you practically give it away. It's unbelievable. Happy Friday, happy coffee. Let's see who's here, and let's get the comments going. Brittany Lockwood signed in first at 3:11 today Eastern time. Is that right? 4:11 Eastern time. Hi, Bruce and all. Hi, Brittany. How you doing from Baton Rouge, Louisiana? That's where you are. I remember that. Welcome, Robert Brent. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 85 here in St. Thomas. No ships in port today. Robert, easy day for you. It's Friday, long weekend. Hope you didn't work too hard. How you doing? Tell me how much booze is down there. You're going to break my heart. I know when you tell me. I'm just going to go, wow. Brittany, it is 97 degrees outside. It feels like 102, and that's partly cloudy. Like I said, here, 86, 87, pretty hot here too. Peter Heckema, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Sunny 93 in Tarpon Springs, Florida. That's called paradise for most of you folks who don't know. Pool water temperature is 90. And the gas this morning was 154.9. That can't be right. Had to be 259, 254.9. That's a whole rundown. That's the whole rundown. Good trivia show last night. It's got to be 254.9. Kat is here. Hi, she says. Hi, Kat. It's 84, but feels like 91. Heat advisory out till 8 p.m. And I think you're in Sacramento, if I recall, California. Tom Henry. Hi, look at Brittany being early bird today. How about that? Yeah, she's number one today. Tom Henry, Cat, about the same here in Richmond. Tom Henry, no ships again, Robert. That's 2 days in a row, isn't it? No, he had some yesterday, I thought. But the day before, I think he had one a day off. Richard C., hello, Bruce. Hello, all. Hope all is well. Yes, all is well, Richard C. We're all good. Getting ready to go to Calgary after the show tomorrow. We're doing great. I hope you're doing great, too. And Jordan, good morning, Bruce. And all. It is 26 Celsius, sunny in Brisbane today. She has a little snowflake symbol beside her temperature, and then the eclipse of the moon happening there. Espresso in hand. That's what I mean. I had a homemade espresso right here, by the way. Just finished it. I'm now shifting over to my standard afternoon little quaff here, my little caffeine-free Diet Coke in my Traveling with Bruce mug. Cheers to all of you out there. Thank you for following the show and my channel and all my exploits and all my craziness. Love having you by here. Richard C., hello, Bruce. Hello, all. Hope all is well. Jan Jordan's good. Tom Henry, hello, sunny in Philadelphia. Tom Henry, ta-da, Anna's here. Ann Jordan, morning, Tom. Brittany, Richard C. and Kat. Tom Henry, a bit warm there today. And Ann Jordan, yes, lucky. I would like, please. Thanks, Tom. Ed Tolliston is here. Ed Tolliston Jr., hello, everyone. It's about to thunderstorm here in the Bronx. Welcome, Ed. Welcome all my New Yorker friends and area. I'm glad you're here. Love New York City. One of the greatest cities in the world, actually. Paul Wilgus, hi, Bruce and all. 79 and cloudy here in Virginia. Welcome, Paul, and 79. Better 99. That's fantastic. Richard C, hello. And Robert Brandt at Tom Henry. Looks like it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the next few weeks for the ships. The Harmony of the Seas is here on a Tuesday, and she's a big one. Yeah, she's the big boy, the great big one. Cat Rose. Seakeeper is here. Hi, Bruce. And 93 degrees in the storm here in Tequista. We're hoping the power won't fail as so often does during rough weather. Thumbs up and a great show to everyone. Thank you, Seakeeper, for coming by again. Always good to see you. Heather Young is here. Hello, Mr. Bruce. And everyone, hello, Heather Young. Welcome back to my show. It's been a while. Nice to see you. Debbie Emanuel, one of my all-time favorites. Hi, Debbie. You're here. I'm here. Hi, Bruce, and all high and hot here again today in Northern California. Triple digits and smoke in the air from the fire near Redding. I'm reading about this unbelievable fire over there. Already lost 2 firefighters and several homes. Prayers to all. 2 lives lost. The river jumped the Sacramento River and is heading into Redding. Unbelievable. 95,000 people. Terrible. About 2 hours south or so by car from the Oregon border in Northern California. Unbelievable. Debbie, welcome back. Stay safe and stay cool and everything else. Nice to have you here. Cat Rose, south of me in Lodi is wine country. Right on. Yeah, that's right. That is wine country down there, just south of Sacramento, California. Richard C. Bruce, when are you going to post more onboard ship videos? I mean, what's with you, man? Let's go. Give me just hang tough. I will post more. It will happen. Cat Rose. Oh no, Debbie. the weather, and the fires. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi to me here. Robert Brandt next to me in wine. Next to me is wine. He's having wine next to him. Cat. Some schools here are beginning they begin in August. How about that? Brittany Lockwood's school starts in just under 2 weeks for my niece and nephew for their summer break began in the latter part of May. So it's shifted a little earlier and then they start a little earlier. Steaming Bean. Hey, Brucey, the steamer is back. Steaming Bean, how you doing, pal? We have been watching all of your photos, your postings, and we've been talking about you. And whenever we've been playing trivia, someone has taken up the cause on your behalf, and they're guessing the Vatican every chance they can. You're back. And Jordan, prayers, Debbie. At least I'm hoping you're back. And Jordan, hiya, Beaner. Steve Bartley is here. My brother is coaching football, and they have already started practice in Yuma, Arizona for high school. Unbelievable. Or college, I guess. Debbie Manuel, thanks. And Auntie Jane is here. Hello, everyone. High of 13 today and 9 a.m. in the morning. Auntie Jane, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for your support of my channel. As always, I did receive your latest contribution to my PayPal account a couple of days ago. Thank you so much again, as always. Wonderful to have you here. The steamer, my bags are packed and off to the airport in less than an hour. Okay, he's headed home. Are you going from Vegas to is that where you're leaving now, Vegas? Wonderful, sir. And Jordan, hey, Auntie Jane. Nina Frank, oh my goodness, Nina is here from Sweden. How many persons are you thinking about for that meet and greet cruise? 100, 200, 300? Should be able to get some good perks. Well, I sure wouldn't that be something? If I could put together a 200-person cruise on a cruise ship, I think the cruise line will kind of go, Mr. Frommert, welcome, Traveling with Bruce and guests. What can we do for you? That would be kind of fun. Seakeeper, hey, Bean, vacation over already. How time flies. And Jordan, hey, Nina. Silo Steve is here from Seattle. Hey, cats and kittens. 86 for the high, 60 for the low in Seattle. 92 days until the Bliss Haven trip number 2. And a paltry 541 days. Only 541 days to the Cruising with Wheels group cruise on the Encore Haven. No joy yet. Ha! Well, there's time. Don't worry. You've got time. Let them figure out the joist itinerary, and then you'll look at it. Steamer, I sent Bruce $2 once. I was the second person to send you moolah. That was on my Super Chat account right here on the Super Chat on YouTube. And by the time they took the commission off, 30% comes off the top. I didn't even have enough for a hot dog. You didn't even send me a hot dog, but I did get enough for a drink, so it's all good. Steamer, it's all good. Any and all donations, I accept them any way they come in, although I prefer PayPal. Nina saying hi, and Richard C. It's always a great show, but would love to see more onboard videos. See, Bruce, more onboard videos. Cat Rose, Stampede, it's over. Stampede over last week. It was last week. That's why we're going this week. Larry Blake, does thumbs up work on smart TV? Larry, I don't know. One of the other folks here, if anyone else is watching, can you give him the answer? Can he send a thumbs up through smart TV? Or, you know what, Larry? Later on tonight or tomorrow, you got your cell phone, just go to, YouTube, go to Traveling with Bruce, to my show last night, give me a thumbs up tomorrow. And then every video I've done for the last month, just systematically hit the thumbs up on every one of them, and just throw them at me that way if you want. I appreciate thumbs ups now, live and later. Don't be shy about giving me thumbs ups on shows I did 2-3 months ago, guys. I need thumbs ups everywhere I can get them, any way I can get them. That would be wonderful. The unabashed YouTuber is begging for thumbs ups. Richard C. at the Steaming Bean, thumbs ups to you. Steaming Bean, is not the Stampede over? It is, my friend. Auntie Jane, hello, and Jordan and everyone else. Steaming Bean, hey, Richard. Brittany Lockwood, I have no clue. Don't buy the junk. I don't buy booze. I don't know how much it is. Brittany, if you don't, it's all good. Don't worry about it. If anyone knows, they know. That's why I say, if somebody knows their favorite, kind of libation, tell me, what do you pay for that stuff? I'm kind of curious. I'll have to compare notes on this. Richard C., the Steaming Bean, hope you had a great trip. It looked like he had a great trip. Robert Brandt. Okay, here he goes. He's killing me already. Robert Brandt, Bacardi, 750 milliliter here, runs $7.29 retail. That's about 10 Canadian dollars, by the way. 750 milliliter bottle of Bacardi here in British Columbia is at least $25 to $30, at least. If you were talking about like a 1.14 liter bottle, the bigger one, or a 1.5, that is $60 here. 60 Canadian dollars. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Steamy Bean, loving my holidays. Fantastic. Cool Jazz. Hello, Bruce. Happy Friday from the Big Apple. Cool Jazz. Welcome. My second New Yorker is here. Steamy Bean, leaving Memphis. Okay, so you're leaving Memphis. Did you not go to Vegas? Was that not happening, or did you do it? Or we're all confused here back in Canada. Robert Brandt, U.S. Virgin Islands is one of the cheapest places for booze. Cool Jazz. I drink Appleton, but only when I go to Jamaica. There you go. Paul Wilgus. 750 milliliter Jim Beam is $21 here in Virginia. Okay, right on. I wouldn't know for sure what a Jim Beam cost around here. Excuse me, but if you take that American money, Canadianize it, it's got to be more than that here. What do we got here? Debbie Manuel just got a bottle of Tito's vodka from Costco. It was $28.99 for a 1.75 liter bottle today. 1.75 liter bottle. Oh my gosh, Debbie, that's $60 here, easy. Maybe 65, easy. Wow. Robert Brandt, 750 milliliter Jim Beam, $9.49. Robert, I'm so glad you're here. I just love you are an authority on your pricing there. I love that. You know your pricing because you're in the business. This is fantastic. Steamy Bean, I drink Diet Dr. Pepper, but on the ship I was drinking mudslides and all sorts of lady drinks. And the music was going and the dancing was happening and it was all good times. Yes, sir, Steamer. That was a great cruise. Robert Brandt, our local rum Cruzan is about $6 for a 750 millimeter bottle. Wow! Like holy moly! Paul Wilgus at Robert Brandt coming there just to drink. Oh, and why not? Cat Rose, how much do you buy? How much do you buy, produce, and such? She's curious about. Seakeeper, 64 ounces. Cruzan rum goes for $17. No need to wait for a sale. We never buy just one. Kirkland brand tequila is good. I don't know about the premixed margarita mix, though. It must be good. Robert Brandt, we have no taxes or duty on the alcohol. Wow. Auntie Jane 11. Coruba rum, 40 ounces or 1.125 liters, approximately 40 New Zealand dollars. New Zealand dollars to Canadian dollars, I think Canadian dollars more. That might be about 30 Canadian, 32 Canadian, which would be in an American, be below 20s. Low 20 American, something like that, I'm thinking. Seakeeper, real rum too, not rubbing alcohol with food color, just in case anyone's curious out there. This is the real stuff, right on. Kat, what the heck? I'm up on all these little things here, these little sayings, like WTF, why the face? Like Phil Dunphy and I are like that. We know all these sayings. Got to keep the show clean, folks. Steve Bartley, when we drove into Canada, We got the third degree and had to go inside for more grilling, including addresses for everywhere we lived. Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes they just go batshit crazy. It's so stupid. Gotta look out for the bad guys. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's just North America, folks. We live here, we live there, but oh yeah, that border. Oh, that's just God's dividing line. Yeah, it's stupid. Robert Brandt, you can take 750-liter bottles from STT to the USA, St. Thomas to the USA, without paying any duty or tax per person. Oh my God, if it's a couple, you got to take 12 bottles. You'd be crazy not to. What a deal. You Americans have got it good. I can't do that. Canadian, I'm allowed one, and Jen allowed one. After that, we pay. But, you know, if you take two each, you run the risk of maybe having to pay. Sometimes you let it go. It all depends. Cat, why the face, Steve? Richard C. Steve Bartley, Canadian Customs is very strict. It can be. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, okay, I'm coming to drink and to shop. Laugh out loud. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce, see how much the governments make on booze? Oh, yes, indeed. Cigarettes too. Unbelievable. Cat Rose, hell, you can buy hard alcohol in Walmart here. You can, but not in here. Not in Canada. Now, in British Columbia, we have government-run stores. In Alberta, they used to have government-run stores, and it was convenient for the unions because it was around, about May or so every year or two that the contract would come up. The union contract, the pay contract would come up, and that's when the union would ask for a 20% raise every contract, and then they'd go on strike for 3 weeks, right into the summer holidays, and then the governments would, negotiate a deal, and unions would just be holding the hostages for cold beer and alcohol because of these government-run stores. Well, the Alberta government got wise and figured out, you know what we're going to do? We're going to shut down the government-run stores. We're going to allow alcohol sales through standalone stores that the private sector operates. We'll regulate the private sector. Every store will have to get a permit, a license. They'll be inspected for certain, fire safety and building codes and so on. So at the Costco in Canada, in Calgary, for example, you can go to the Calgary Costco store and buy alcohol, but not inside the store. You go inside the Costco, do your shopping for groceries and everything else. Then you go through the till, pay for your stuff, come outside the store, all right? Then go around the back of the store where the tire center is, just walk past there, and there's a little building all by itself that is not touching the Costco building. It looks the same. It's got the same color scheme and everything. Got its own doors. And you go in there, and there's the shelving, the orange shelving like the warehouse has. All the booze is in there, and you can buy the booze there with the cash register there. You have to be a Costco member to buy it. You don't get any 2% back, though, if you're an executive member. You just get to buy it in there, and then you walk back out. And so folks pull their carts in there with all their food. All the groceries are in the cart. They will pull it into there, buy their booze, check out, and then roll it to the car and head home. That's how stupid it is in Alberta. Idiotic, stupid, to protect minors. Yeah. Moms bring their kids in to the store. They're hanging off the side of the car, having a great old time. It costs us so much more for this inefficiency. It is absolutely ridiculous. The customer, the taxpayer, we get hosed like you can't believe. National sport in this country is Canadians going overseas and bringing back booze. It's a national sport because we're treated like children up here by the governments. In BC, all government-run stores. Crazy, stupid. What can I say? Not a fan. Rum, 1.5 liter. This is Peter Heckema. 1.5 liters, 1998. That's in Tampa Bay. Wow, that is a serious deal. Peter, how good a deal that is versus in Canada. I would imagine in Ontario and Quebec, those bottles have got to be $70. Ridiculous. Paul Wilgus, sure they dump it. All those border agents have huge stockpiles. No, they do dump it. We actually asked the young guy. We said, "You can have it. Why don't you guys have a drink?" He said, "Oh, I wish I could. I really do." He said, "Well, we can't. We have to. We inventory it in. We have all our paperwork that we bring it in, and then we have to dispose of it, and we have to prove that we've disposed of it. So photos and these guys are under Mickey Mouse rules themselves. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Desi Wagner from Chicago. Hi, Bruce and all. Made it a workout But hanging out with you all, 75 and cloudy in Chicago. Welcome, Desi Wagner. The question of the day for you is, how much is booze in Chicago? If you buy a bottle of hooch in a liquor store or Walmart or a Costco, what do you pay for rum or vodka? Do you know? Right? If you don't, it's okay. We're just comparing notes around here. I'm curious. Paul Willis, hi Tom. Cool Jazz. That's only a mix, not even real liquor. That's right. That's what they took from me. And Jordan, hi Desi. Robert Brandt, Paul Willis, they can take it all home, or if you notice, they always have a cup in hand. Oh my goodness. Anna saying hello to Cool Jazz. Paul, exactly. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce. Booze is always a good topic. It is, isn't it? It's you know, it just, in Europe, it's so adult over there. It's so grown up. But in North America, it's like we're all teenagers, and the politicians treat us like babies. It is ridiculous. And then there's the Bible Belt. Don't get me started on the Bible thumpers. Oh my God. Alcohol and, how many priests are alcoholics? How many? Really? How many? Oh my gosh. Don't get me started, but you got me started. Lisa Moore, drink it there next time. Laugh out loud. Yes, Lisa, we're gonna go to Costco. We're gonna stop a mile short of the Canadian border and just down that thing, and then try to drive through the border. Yeah. So you have anything to declare? Oh yeah, I'm so happy to be back. I'm declaring I'm so happy to be back. Then I'll get arrested. Cat Rose, or place like a Band-Aid a place like a Band-Aid Walgreens. Yeah, you can buy them there too. That's right. Robert Brandt, U.S. citizens, 750 milliliter bottle. Wow, that's such a good deal, Robert. Cool Jazz, good morning, Ann Jordan. Happy Saturday to you. Robert Brandt, I'm not certain about Canadian. I'm looking. Mary Ellen Shaw is here. Hi, I remember when growing up and crossing into Canada over the Ambassador Bridge, my parents always stopped at Amex for family. Was a big deal to them in Canada. At Amex in family. Now, I'm not sure what that is. Is that some kind of a chain store or big grocery store or warehouse store, Mary? I'm kind of curious. Seakeeper Lviv. This fancy champagne he's talking about? Yeah, the Lviv Clicquot champagne is about $40 a bottle. Kirkland Real Champagne goes for $22, and it is really nice. I never only buy one bottle because it is what you do. At Costco, you buy more than one at Costco at that price. Absolutely. I know, Jennifer, when we lived in Palm Desert, California, that was one thing that was cheap in California. Gas was a fortune, but booze was well priced. And she would buy the Costco, Bruce, now I'm losing it, the sparkling wine. It's about $7 a bottle in Costco. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's a purple colored label, and it's got the cork, Kirkland brand, sparkling white wine. Oh, it'll come back to me. I'm back to my sparkling brown fuzzy water, though. Doesn't affect my memory one bit. Okay, here we go. Robert Brandt, Canadians, 1 liter per person of legal age. There you go. Paul Wilgus at Mary Ellen Shaw. I did the same when I was in high school. I went over and smuggled beer back. Tom Henry, anyone interested in my first pick, check the Traveling with Bruce Facebook, laugh out loud. Tom Henry, thank you for that. Well, we'll check that out after the show with your new camera. Brittany Lockwood, I came in early and I have been taking care of some things on other websites. Brittany, welcome back. We're talking alcohol. You may not want to be part of this, but whatever you think. Seakeeper, I love that propeller design on your coffee cup. I do too. I think it's one of the neatest logos ever made for this channel. And you can get this in black type. You can get this in all white type, depending on a black background for a black t-shirt. Love it. I love that logo. It's fantastic. Tom Henry, Robert Brandt, just not watered down liquor. That's right. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, laughing my, Richard C. Wow, Bruce, that must keep people in Canada from drinking too much. Oh, I'll tell you, we up here, we seethe. We just seethe at the border. We're so angry. I can't understand it. Why a national politician, like somebody who wants to become prime minister, pledges in a national election that the first order of business that I'm going to do if I become prime minister, we're going to eliminate these duties on cigarettes and alcohol at the border. We're going to bring our prices down very close to the American prices. We're not collecting taxes for the provinces. You collect your own goddamn taxes. We're just going to collect our federal tax. It's $1 a bottle for booze, 10 cents a bottle for beer, something like that. We're not going to be tax collectors at the border anymore. This is enough. Canadians bringing back anything from America. We're allowed, after 48 hours, we're allowed to bring back $200 worth of stuff. That's it. 200 Canadian dollars worth of stuff. That's about 140 American, 145 American. That's all we're allowed, duty free. After that, we have to pay duty and taxes. I would equal it to the American number, which I believe is $800 for an American crossing the border. I'd make it $800 a day, just automatic a day, duty free. Forget this nickel and dime garbage at the border. But no politician has got the guts to do it. None of them, not one. They're all gutless, and they all want that cash for their little programs so they can benefit their little communities with all these little government programs. I'm getting all worked up. Scott Brody. Hi, Bruce and all. I'm back from my Solstice Alaskan cruise, and it was amazing. I loved it. I'm glad you're back, and I hope you had a good time. I'm going to talk about the Solstice shortly because I found a deal on the Solstice. Scott, welcome back, buddy. Steamy Bean, Johnny Manziel was traded to Montreal. Might see him August 11th. Johnny Manziel was in Hamilton, never played a down of regular football. They traded him to the Montreal Alouettes in the CFL, and he might play starting next week. It should be interesting. Peter Heckema, yes, Bruce, the gas in Tarpon Springs is 254.9 and not 154.9. Just wanted to see if you were paying attention, and you were. Oh, I am. Kat, don't know. I can on my tablet. She says she can give a thumbs up on her tablet, but she doesn't know about the smart TV feature. Paul Wilkes, excuse me. On my smart TV, I can't send thumbs up. So Paul has to go on his phone or on a tablet or whatever. And I hope he does. I hope he sends me thumbs ups eventually, but we'll see. Cool Jack at Peter Heckema. Bruce has no problem seeing, just can't pronounce hard names. Yeah, I can see the type that you put on it. I just can't read it. Okay. Tom Henry, when I watch on Fios, all I get is the picture. I have to use the phone or tablet to do chat or give thumbs up. Sylvia, hi, everyone. 89 degrees in Greensboro, North Carolina. I heard the liquor story about you and Jennifer. What happens if someone sends 2 bottles by UPS or FedEx? Do they open the box? It doesn't make it. It gets confiscated at the border. You can't do that. That you're not allowed to ship alcohol through. You have to carry it through personally, as far as I know. Wendy Thompson, I'm late. Sorry. I was cooking dinner, sausage, onions, potatoes, peppers, and salad rummy here with Coke. Oh, man, Wendy, way to go. We're talking alcohol down here or up here. How much does it cost to buy a bottle of hooch down there? The Steaming Bean, Vegas bound. Right. Oh, okay. Steaming Bean is going from Memphis to Vegas. That's where he's headed. The trip is still on. Way to go, buddy. Kat, is Tito's the handmade vodka? Question mark. Tom Henry, I bought a number of bottles of Bacardi in San Juan last November. Hope to ship them back. Bacardi doesn't ship, and UPS wasn't open that Saturday. So, yeah, I don't know what you did. What did you do then? I had to buy a new piece of luggage just for the rum. Drug it all through the cruise. Yes, the ship sequestered it. Yep, they did. And then you got it later. Wendy Thompson, wine. When I lived in Missouri, the Germans make great Rhine-style wines, $7 and up. Nice deal. Renee is here. Hi, all. It looks like it hit 100 today in East San Diego. Don't tend to buy booze. I have no idea. Okay. MG2, I won't buy booze in the Caribbean or on any ship. Not a chance. You know what? You know why. On ship, they sell 500 milliliter bottles at $100 each. MG, I don't know what cruise lines do you go on? I don't know what you're talking about. I bought booze right on Royal Caribbean when we were in the Caribbean, and we bought a big old 1.5 liter bottle of rum, and it was cheap. Got a great deal. I don't know what you're talking about. Cat Rose, it has been a very long time since I went to Canada. Some states here have state-run ones. Yes, there are certain states that have state-run stores. Idaho, you have to buy your booze in a liquor store, except if you go to Costco, you can buy certain kinds of alcohol, like mixers. You can buy Costco Irish cream type generic. You can buy beer and wine. You can't buy the hard stuff. You have to go to an Idaho-run liquor store. In Washington State, which for us, 10 miles to the west, you can go into the Costco in Spokane, and they sell it all inside the store. They got all the hard liquor, all the alcohol, whatever you want, at Costco prices. But it's still more than if you buy it at the Idaho liquor store, because the Washington State taxes are higher than the Idaho State taxes. It's so stupid. It's just, it's like, it's like bad stuff, you children. You children will pay a penalty to buy this stuff. What can I say? MG Tow, they also sell great bargains on board with alcohol, but the bottles are 1 liter bottles. In the States, it's 2.5 liters at the same price. Yes, I know that's how they make their money, but please, MG Tow doesn't like it either. Paul Wilgus, MG Tow, I didn't know that you were buying what you were buying, but I paid $17 for a 750 milliliter bottle of Bacardi on the getaway. Robert Brandt, the USVI only has one wine and hard liquor import license, and you know who has it? Our buddy, Mr. Robert Brandt, is the only one with a license to bring it in. MG Tow, did you have it delivered to your room? He is curious. Brittany Lockwood, that is ridiculous as to how much Canadians have to get their booze. Oh, it's stupid. It's just idiotic up here. Forever it's been idiotic. Tom Henry, I buy 1 liter NCL water at the price of the rum. Yeah. Yeah, laughing out loud, Tom. MG Tow, too much fake booze in the Caribbean. All right, there you go. MG is back. Peter Heckema, last month I paid $19.98 for a 1.5 liter of Bacardi rum. The store had a $3 coupon at the cash register, so the final price was $16.98. They have lots of sales on liquor down here because everyone sells it. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. In Florida, it's competition. In Alberta, they have sometimes a store will have like $1 or $2 off, but that's about all they can give you. But you know, California, you can buy booze anywhere in California. It's fantastic. Competition keeps everybody honest. And if you're a smart consumer, you know what to do. I remember there was a time we bought Irish cream, the real deal Irish cream liqueur at one of the grocery stores, and Jen saw the price. She bought 4 bottles. They were a liter each, and they were less than $10 a bottle. Such a deal. She grabbed 4 of those things when we used to live in California. Can't bring that stuff to Canada in bulk, but yeah. She rather enjoyed it for quite some time. MG Tow is laughing out loud. Robert Brandt, sometimes the cruise lines have sales if they buy a ton of something, but the rule, they cost much more than in St. Thomas proper. Wendy Thompson, when do we play? Can Bruce pronounce this name? All the time. It's all the time, Wendy. We play this game all the time. And Jordan at Auntie Jane 11. I just converted 40 New Zealand dollars into 35.45 Canadian. Cheap rum. There you go. Thank you very much for helping me. Brittany Lockwood, where I go to college, no booze is available until after 2 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Thursday, and the place on campus that sells the stuff does not open on the weekends, and it is by the glass. There you go. Desi Wagner, I usually get my boss to pay for my booze. Well done, Desi. Yeah, you weren't born yesterday. Oh, well done. Well done. That's one of those perks from the office. Right on. Paul Wilgus, Peter Heckema, Florida has great booze prices and always has rebates. There you go. Tom Henry, we need MG to buy some of Robert's top shelf rum and determine if it's good. Laugh out loud. I love the rum from St. Kitts. And Jordan, our booze is expensive and GST, not cheaper on ships through duty free. Unbelievable. Cat Rose. You know what is funny? The country where Jack Daniels is distilled the county is a dry county, so you cannot buy it there. You can't buy it in the county it's made. You have to buy it outside the county. Yeah. So stupid. So stupid. MG Tow, I always see $35 wines on board, which cost $2.99 at the 99-cent store. I know. Same thing at like Trader Joe's or at Costco. Absolutely. Tom Henry, the NCL cork fee is higher than what my wine cost. No way would I drag it onto the ship. I agree with you there. Brittany Lockwood, while I do not drink the junk the junk there have been times I wish I had one by me in college. Yeah. Scott Brody, $27 for a 750 milliliter bottle of Smirnoff vodka here in St. Thomas, Ontario. Yeah, that's the other St. Thomas. There's the one St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and then there's St. Thomas, Ontario, that has its own unique pricing for alcohol. Wow, Scott, that's insane. Mary Hi, all here in New Hampshire. A 1.75 liter of Captain Morgan is $20.99 American. So Canadianize that for us, that would be about $29, $30 your price. We pay way more than that. Way more. I would pay here in British Columbia $65, $70 for that. Stupid. Chevy in First. Hey, y'all, 58 days until the cruise. 92 here in Georgia. Welcome, Chevy in First. How much is booze in your town? MG Tow, whenever you buy booze on a ship, they always ask you want it a double? If asks if you want it a double. What do we? Oh, you mean a drink? Buy the drink. Do you want a double scotch or double rum? it upsets him. It upsets him. Well, they're trying to make money, big money. And Jordan, hey, Chevy in first. Mary Ellen Shaw, Amex, excuse me, Amex was a store at the border where Americans could buy booze and cigarettes and able to take into Canada if spending 48 hours or more in Canada. Very interesting. Debbie Manuel, Prosecco. Debbie, thank you. Thank you so much. Prosecco. That is the booze that Jen loves to buy at Costco. Now, I have to be fair to the Prosecco story. Here's the good news for us. This is one of the little tiny things that work out. Prosecco is $6.95 in Idaho at the Costco, American money. That's about $9.50 Canadian, maybe close to $10. Prosecco in Calgary, Alberta at the Costco is $10. Same price. That's only one time. Well, I don't know why, but that particular brand, Kirkland Prosecco, is $10 Canadian in Calgary. And Calgarians, we feel like we're treated like adults with that one. It's one of the only times, because the rest of the Costco store, we walk through the rest of the Costco store, look at the price of the alcohol they have in there, and we just wish we were in California, at least California or Idaho, or my friend in St. Thomas. I wish I could go there and bring back booze at those prices. Unbelievable. Debbie, thank you for telling me it's Prosecco. Thank you so much. Tom Henry, Bean, just get a pic of your triple jackpots on the slot machine. How long will you be in Las Vegas? You're not allowed to get a pic. It's illegal to do that. But hope you hit a big one, Tom. Tom is saying, I hope for you too, Steamer. Pick a big one off so you can just go on your next cruise right away. And Jordan, have an awesome time in Vegas, Beaner. Looking forward to your vlogs. Robert Brandt at Traveling with Bruce. Now, keep in mind, in a hotel or bar here, you pay $8 or more for a mixed drink. You just paid for the whole bottle. So you can see how some bar owners live nicely here. So if you're a bar owner in St. Thomas selling to the tourists, life is good in St. Thomas, VI, owning a bar in St. Thomas. It sure is. Brittany Lockwood, that is nuts how much Canadians are nickel and dime. It is nuts, Brittany. We hate it. We hate it. We all know it, too. We all know we're getting hosed. We call it hosed up here. We all know it. Mary Ellen Shaw, that was pre-computer years, and my parents would just pack a small bag and lie about how long they were staying so they could take booze for family from the Amex store. Yeah, that's the game, the national sport of Canada and the USA. Brittany Lockwood, while I am not a fan of today's topic, but I am just listening in. It is fascinating news, isn't it? Paul Wilkins, I watch you on my computer and always give you a thumbs up, and I always appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, how many thumbs ups do I have right now? Let me just go over to this page over here. It shows right now I have 24 thumbs ups and I have 47 people watching. I have 2 thumbs down, so that's kind of average for the show. Those of you out there who would love to give me a thumbs up, if you can spare me a thumbs up, boy, I would sure love to get thumbs up. I want to hit 100. Help me get to 100 in one show. That would be something else. Okay, let's continue on. Wendy Thompson is saying rum about 18 to 20 bucks. Robert Brandt, Tom Henry, did you go to the distillery, Bacardi? He was curious. Robert Brandt, MG Toe, if you stop in St. Thomas, I'll give you a free bottle of the real deal. MG, now there's an offer. You can't refuse that. Tom Henry, yes, at Robert Brandt, did a tour of the plant. MG Toe, rum is the only drink that cools you down when it's hot. How about that? Tom Henry, MG Toe, that sounds like a good deal. Donna McKinnon is here. Admiral Nelson rum for $12.99 for a 1.75 liter bottle. Donna McKinnon, how do you stay sober at prices like that? That is such a deal. Oh my God, $13 for a 1.75 bottle. That's 70 bucks. Unbelievable. People go bankrupt around here because of booze. It's unbelievable. And Jordan, amazing pics of the Memphis Zoo, Scotty, on Facebook. Have an awesome time in Vegas, and I know you're going to give us photos there. I'm looking forward to that. Way to go, Steamer. Tom Henry, for your information, Bruce, FIOS, F-I-O-S, the Verizon Fiber Optic Network for television, internet/phone. I can access YouTube and Netflix on 2 channels on their programming. I assume it works like the smart TV setup. Unbelievable. And I'm sure you're paying pennies compared to what we're paying. Awesome stuff, Tom. Paul Wilgus in Virginia, you have to go to state stores. MG Toe, Tom, switch to Spectrum. Interesting spot there. Interesting comment. Richard C. Wow, Bruce, it's hot today. It is hot. Tom Henry, I agree about the cool drink, MG. Those pina coladas in St. Kitts really did the trick. MG Toe, Fios does not work. He doesn't like it. Tom Henry, no Spectrum here. The other option is Comcast, and I hate having to have them at work. I hate having them at work. Very unreliable. Interesting. Wendy Thompson, oh, do I have some names for Bruce to try saying, Wendy, you're going to kill me. You're just killing me. I just don't want it to cost me subscribers. That's all I'm asking. By the way, those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, there's a button here. There's a button here. Hit this one with the little bell icon. You'll get notifications every I do a new video. There's a plug for subscribers. I need subscribers. Okay, continuing on. Robert Brent, the Caribbean has some great small batch rum companies. How about that? And Jordan, give me thumbs ups, by the way. Tom Henry, when do we find out what a shoulder cruise is? We'll get to that. Just right there. We're just about right there. Lisa Moore, Bruce, time to move to Florida, drink and cruise. Just get your butt down here, Bruce, and start drinking and start cruising. It's all good. Richard C., welcome, MG Toe. Cat Rose, heck, what if it comes to microbrews? There are like 12 breweries in Sacramento proper. Paul Wilgus, MG Toe, on the getaway, it's all they poured was doubles, and they never charged more. They just gave us doubles. Wow, that's a good deal. Well, that's kind of a good deal. You're still paying $4 an ounce, but what the heck? Richard C., MG Toe, I agree. The Caribbean has a lot of fake booze around, and Mexico too. People have died from fake brews down there, but at least on the ship, you know it's okay. Never buy hard stuff on the islands. There you go. But Richard C., when you go to St. Thomas, you're going to be looked after by the real deal down there, buddy. Renee, shades of prohibition for some of those states. Same with San Diego and microbreweries, tons of them. MG told people drink too much on ships. People need to learn to control their alcohol intake. Just drink water and you'll have more fun. Or do what I do. Drink caffeine-free Diet Coke or regular Diet Coke. But hey, it's up to you. It's all good. I don't care. Tom Henry, how about a cruise countdown roll call? Number of days, ship, destination. Jim Thomas. Hey, California burn, isn't that awful? Fire over 46,000 and growing. 113 temperature. Poor guys fighting it. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. It's just devastating. Paul Wilgus at Brittany. We are nickel and dime just as much here in the States, just in a different way, I guess. Debbie Manuel. Hey, Jimbo. Hope smoke and ash is not too bad for you right now. And Jordan, hey, Jim Thomas and Debbie. Prayers for all in Redding, California. Tom Henry, cruise number 1. 246 days on the Bliss for a Panama Canal repositioning cruise. Right on, Tom. Tom Henry, cruise number 2. 582 days on the NCL Star doing South America, Buenos Aires to Santiago, Chile. That's going to be so good. Tom Henry, are the fires anywhere close to Debbie or anyone else? Robert Brandt at Traveling with Bruce. You just gave me a new slogan. How do you stay sober at prices like this? How do you do it? It's a miracle. How can you stay sober? MG Toe, has anyone tried powdered alcohol? What do you add to it? What do you add to powdered water? What do you do with powdered water? What do you add? I don't get it. Has anyone tried powdered alcohol? Okay, MG Toe, the alcohol lobby will put a hit on you. Debbie Manuel, Thomas fires about an hour north of me and an hour and 15 minutes north of Jim Thomas. Unbelievable. Debbie Manuel, Thomas, what is date your Panama cruise on the Bliss? When does it begin? Steve Bartley, Colorado has weird laws. I think grocery stores can only sell 3.2% beer and wine. There is usually a liquor store in each shopping center. Companies can only own, what's that? One store? I'm not sure what you mean. Recent laws are changing. It's so silly. It's so stupid. Tom Henry at Debbie Manuel departs Miami on the March 30th, 2019. Robert Grant, 9 days to cruise. He's going on a river cruise. Steve Bartley, the rule, still very confusing. Stupid for those of us who grew up in California and Arizona. Chevy First, Carnival Conquest, 6 days. 6-day cruise, 58 days. Richard C. Chevy First, have a great one. Jim Thomas, okay. I'm about 5 miles from the fire line if the wind doesn't pick up. Chevy First, thanks, Richard C. It's my first cruise, and I'm very excited. I've caught up with all you guys. I'm going to my topic of the day before I read any more of these comments. It is shoulder season cruise deals. I'm talking about the shoulder season, folks. I'm not talking about shoulder cruises, although I was kind of teasing Tom about elbow cruises. I found some deals during shoulder season. That's like coming up now in November, September, these kinds of dates. I found some really neat cruises. I thought that might interest you folks. A couple of interesting cruise lines, like cruise number 1. Here we go. Number 1 example I came up with. It's a Mediterranean cruise. It's a November 2nd to November the 9th. It's on a brand new cruise ship, the MSC Seaview, the sister ship to the seaside. Are you game? Are you game for that? The new ship, a sister ship to the seaside. The new ship is 160,000 tons, big. She's 1,060 feet long, 135 feet wide, big. 5,429 passengers and 1,413 crew. So that's almost 7,000 people on a cruise ship. How about this cruise from Barcelona to Marseille, to Genoa, to Naples, to Messina, to Valletta, 1 day at sea back to Barcelona. So it's a Barcelona round trip, 7-day Mediterranean cruise, November the 2nd to the 9th. Temperatures are in the 70s, generally speaking, even at that time of year. Inside room, $538. Not a bad deal for an inside room. Ocean view, $688. Balcony, $888. Suite, $1588. So if you want to take an inside room for $538 on a brand new cruise ship, this ship is 1 month old. This ship will be 3-4 months old by the time you get on it. That's a deal over there. Not a bad trip. That's shoulder season cruise number 1, right at the end of the traditional Mediterranean cruising season. Number 2 deal, Caribbean cruise. It's September 23rd to September the 30th. So that is a shoulder season cruise for the Caribbean. It's not cold in North America yet by any great imagination. But on the NCL, the Norwegian Cruise Line Getaway, this is a nice ship built in 2014, still pretty new, 146,000 tons, big, 1,062 feet long, 130 feet wide, big ship, 3,969 passengers, 1,640 crew. That's a lot of people on this ship. How about this one from Miami? You get on in Miami, you have a sea day, you end up in Roatan, Honduras. Might not be the best port of call, but still it's Roatan. Then you go to Harvest Key. Then you go to Costa Maya in Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico the next day. Then you have a sea day and you're back to Miami. Inside room, are you ready? Are you ready? $399. $399, 7 days, Norwegian Getaway, $399. Inside room, ocean view, $499. Balcony, $599. Suite, $749. All rooms come with a $50 credit from the cruise line. Of course, if you're a shareholder of Norwegian, you get a $100 credit because you're a shareholder of Norwegian on top of that. Not a bad deal on that cruise. How about that? Cruise number 3, the Pacific Northwest for a change of scenery. Pacific Northwest on the Celebrity Solstice. Nice cruise ship. Somebody was just on it right over here. Celebrity Solstice. Excuse me. I made a terrible faux pas. I do not have the date. Oh, Bruce is so excited about this cruise. I was all jazzed up to tell you about this incredible deal, and I don't have the date for it. Don't mind me. I'm just looking it up right now. Unbelievable. What a guy Bruce is. You know, he's just so excited about this cruise, and he doesn't even show us tell us when it is. But I'll tell you when it is. Just give me a moment here. I have a feeling it's pretty darn close by here. I'm just going to take a peek here at these dates, and I'm going to look at the ship itself because I know how to do this. I know how to do this on vacationstogo.com because that's where I'm finding these great deals. One momento, por favor, as I try to quickly as I can look this cruise up for you. Here we go, and show me that. And let's see what we can do right here, right now on this Northwest cruise, Pacific Northwest. There it is, Solstice, September the 14th to the 21st. There it is. And yep, that's the cruise right there. Thank you very much. Let me go back here, back to my camera shot. 30 thumbs ups. Hopefully no one is leaving me as a subscriber. 40 people watching right now. Hi, guys. Here we go. Okay. September, what did I tell you? 21st? September, inside room, $459. Ocean view, $639. Balcony, $1629. It's from Seattle to Astoria, Portland. Then a sea day, 2 days in San Francisco. Then a sea day over to Victoria, British Columbia, ending in Vancouver. So you start in Seattle, you end in Vancouver, 7 nights, built in 2008, 122,000 tons, 1,033 feet long, 121 feet wide, big ship. 2,850 passengers and 1,250 crew. Very good crew to passenger ratio. $459. 1 week on the Celebrity Solstice. Good deal, worth considering. But I have one more. Just one more. Bruce, one more time. This one here is a little different. This is a little bit of a package deal. I put together a 2-cruise deal here. All right, here we go. You start in New York City. This is where you start. Okay, you have to get to New York. The first cruise starts on September the 9th and lasts until the 16th of September. 7 days. We're going from New York to London, Southampton. So you're on the Cunard Queen Mary 2. The ship was built in 2004, refurbished in 2016 or so. It's 1,132 feet long, 131 feet wide, 152,000 tons. Big ship. 3,064 passengers, 1,253 crew. You're going from New York nonstop to Southampton. Inside room 849, one way over there. 1,049 for a balcony. Those are the only 2 rooms available right now on this ship. The rest of the ship is sold out. You get to London, Southampton on the 16th of September. Okay. Enjoy England, the United Kingdom. Take the Channel train. Do that. Go to Paris or go to Brussels. Go to Amsterdam. Hang out for a while because you're coming back to New York. October the 2nd, you're coming back. So you've been in Europe from the 16th of September till the 2nd of October. And now you're coming back to New York. It's a 14-night cruise coming back. You get to the Big Apple on the 16th of October. You're on the Norwegian Breakaway coming back. The Norwegian Breakaway, built in 2013, 1,062 feet long, 130 feet wide, 144,000 tons. Big ship. 4,028 passengers, 1,595 crew. And here's the deal. You get on the ship in Copenhagen. So you're going to tool around Europe and you're going to get yourself to Copenhagen on the 2nd of October. Copenhagen, tomato, potato, whatever. There you go, Copenhagen. And you go to Gothenburg, Sweden for your first day. Then you have a sea day and you end up in Southampton. You wave at everyone in Southampton. Then you have a sea day after that. You go to Cork, Ireland for the day. See a little bit of Ireland. You have 2 sea days and you're in Porta Delgada in the Azores for a day. That's Portugal. And then 5 sea days and you're back in the Big Apple. And you've gone over and you've come back and you've done 21 cruising days. And the inside room coming back on the Norwegian Breakaway, inside room, $882 for 14 nights. Nice deal. Ocean view, $979. Balcony, $1,076. Suite, $1,270. And they're throwing you a $50 credit to boot. If you're a shareholder of Norwegian, I think you get a couple of $100 additional shareholder credit on top of that. $882 for a 14-night cruise coming back. Good deal. Nice ship. Wonderful cruise. There's our turnaround. Across the Atlantic, both ways. 2 cruise lines, 2 different ships. A little bit of Europe thrown in the middle of all that. Thank you very much. Nice deal. Those were my shoulder season offerings today. Maybe I'll do some elbow season offerings another time. Anyway, thought I'd mention those today as a couple of, not too bad. Let's see what the comments have been doing since I started this, because you guys were talking while I was going away here. Let's see here. Let's see, where am I left? We're very excited. Seakeeper, moderation is the key. Just because you buy 3 bottles doesn't mean you empty them in one setting. I agree, Seakeeper. Robert Brandt agrees with you as well. You buy the booze on sale and enjoy it for months. Wonderful. Thank you. Tom Henry, advice to Chevian First. Just don't spend too much in the jewelry store on board or on the ports. Don't be doing that. Robert Brandt, Barcelona is great too. Kat, when does hurricane season end? November, I believe it is. December. Robert Brandt, Kat, roughly the end of October. You're good. There you go. And Jordan, agree. Robert Brandt, Barcelona is awesome. Robert Brandt, I love tapas, eating. Go one place, have a dish, and go to the next place for the next dish. Have a little wine. Oh, wonderful. Chevian First, what is a shoulder cruise? That is when what I'm really trying to tell you. It's a shoulder season cruise. So it's not summer, it's not winter, it's kind of fall. And in that middle area, all the kids are back at school. All the tours are over. Summer holidaying is done. And it's just before the start of winter holiday season. So you can still enjoy places like the Mediterranean with summer kind of weather, not 100-degree, 90-degree weather, 70, 75-degree weather in the early November timeframe, you can get in some nice holiday. This last cruise I'm talking about here, from New York to London, and then you're in Europe from the 16th of September until the 2nd of October, 75, 80 degrees. Still fantastic weather in Europe. The kids are at school. The hotel prices have come down. The lineups are gone for all the popular tourist attractions, more or less. It's a wonderful time to vacation. Price just right. That's what a shoulder season is. Robert Brent, what? $3.99? Seakeeper, I love tapas on a terrace in Barcelona. Very nice and so tasty. Robert Brent, yeah. Seakeeper, 30 days to the NCL getaway. Right on. Robert Brent, cava and ham. Yum. Caviar and ham, Kevin ham. Robert Brent, paella. Oh, man. MG Tow, I'm an experienced cruiser. I won't go on a cruise less than 10 days. I prefer 14. Right on, MG. Can't argue with that one. Robert Brent, or sardines in Barcelona. Oh, herring in Amsterdam. Oh, my goodness. Wendy Thompson, on your Viking cruise in Vienna, eat breakfast, then taxi to Sherburn Palace. Do the 40-room tour. Don't wait for the river cruise. Mates who only get a 20-room tour, do the 40-room tour. Robert Brandt, MG Tow, I prefer the longer myself. And Jordan, yummo, Robert, Seakeeper, my paella is better according to my wife. Robert Brandt, my wife's paella is great too, in case she's watching. Tom Henry, MG, yes, we like the 14, 15-day cruises. And you didn't mention the other thing, no big ships, laugh out loud. Cat Row, Scotland is where I want to go. Tom Henry, MG, if you do some of the Atlantic repo cruises, the only port stop is Punta Delgado. Very nice port, lots of sea days, no pickpockets. How about that? MG Tow, yes, Tom, I don't like zillions of people and prefer a ship with a walk-around promenade. Tom Henry, the only Norwegian cruise ship with no walk-around promenade is the Epic. And it's a strange ship design. You don't want to cruise on it anyway. I've been on the Epic. It is kind of strange. Nice things, but some not so nice things. I agree. MG Tow, I prefer to stay on board and enjoy the ship. I don't want to see a bunch of poverty and have my pockets picked, cleaned, or anything like that. MG Tow, I heard about those bathrooms on the Epic. Michelle Lucas, oh yeah, that cruise in September is for me. Thanks, Brucey, buddy. Where is Randy when I need that credit card? Where is that guy? Yeah, see, there's deals here. And Jordan, I seen pics of the Epic. What's going on with the top of the Epic? It looks like a massive shoebox. Oh, yeah. Like they just put a black box on the top of the thing. It's a stupid design. What are you going to do? They only built one like that. Only one. They didn't build it anymore. Tom Henry, as our one group admin says, cargo box dropped on top. There you go. Tom Henry, you should see the strange restroom design in the cabins too. Yes, you have a shower on one side, just a shower. Then on the other side, you got the crapper over here. And now outside, you got the sink. It's silly. It's great. New wave design and all that. It's, for some they love it. For some, it's kind of quirky. I found it quirky. What can I say? I didn't use the shower in my room anyway. I only shower in the spa because that's where the big showers are. And I'm a big boy with the biscuit problem I have. Some of my other viewers have biscuit problems themselves. We're one biscuit short, of some design, some weight limits. MG Tow, yes, and all venues, a little space to lay around in chairs. And Jordan, is that the Haven area on top of the Epic? I think it is. Tom Henry says, yeah. Wendy Thompson, okay, Bruce, try the crepe coeur hint French. Try this crepe coeur hint French, okay? Brittany Lockwood, hurricane season ends November 30 for the Atlantic hurricane season. There we go. And Jordan never sailed on NCL. MG Tow, I like the Mexican Gold Coast and California coast weather a lot more than the Mediterranean weather. Wendy Thompson, creve coeur, okay? Tom Henry, NCL has $25 deposit deals. Michelle, send the petty cash. Make your deposit right now. Get in there and take those deals. Well, there you go. I thought, that was a good deal. These are all good deals. Very interesting itineraries, good prices. Absolutely. I'm looking at that. I'm thinking of a get-together cruise. Let's a meet and greet cruise. I'm looking for something cheap, something fun, something easy, quick. Thinking of all kinds of things. I'll let you know when I come up with something. We'll see what we can do. Seakeeper, not Craper, Cray-P-A. Now that sounds classier. Kat, I would love to go on a cruise in early December. Silo, I lock myself in my Haven suite and swig chocolate milk. There you go. Tom Henry, Bruce. Plus, in the higher rooms, There is a garden tub right next to the bed. Roll out of the bed into the tub, laugh out loud. Plus, the beds have a curved foot, so tall people have leg room problems because you're on the end. Yeah, your legs hang over the edge. Yeah. Epic design issues, let me tell you. Epic. Tom Henry, which Haven room are you in, Silo? Which one? Yeah, these curved rooms and designs are kind of weird. When Jen and I were on the Epic, Jen did a video tour of our room with the curved walls. But I'm standing in the way there, and then she's in the way there. It's just a little video that we shot for our daughter. When we got back, we showed her because I wasn't a YouTuber at that time. Had I been a YouTuber, I would have kicked Jen out and would have done a tour of the room myself and done it properly. But that's what the meet and greet cruises are all about, folks. I'll be doing ship tour videos and hope to be doing live telecasts from on board cruise ships. Perhaps we can sequester one of the bars during the afternoon, do a live show, have some of you in the audience, and we'll do the show together. I'd really love to do that. Drive the other viewers crazy with how much fun we're having on the ship because they didn't come on the meet and greet cruise. How about that? My goodness, Silo, not that one. The other one, Silo was saying, Tom Henry, we need to make sure Adrian knows which one. Sonny Wallace, a cruise is a cruise. I don't care what a toilet is. Just put me on a ship, baby. I'm going on a cruise. Yes, Sonny, you've got the right attitude right there. I'm with you all the way. I like your style. I've got 31 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody, for giving me thumbs ups today. I would love to get some more. If you can spare me some thumbs ups, I would love that. Let's see here. Silo, I'm in the main haven on the Bliss, so he will see me. Tom Henry, laugh out loud, Sonny. It could be out in the hall for all he cares. Yeah. You mean I got to go down the hall to use the bathroom, but I'm on a cruise? I'll take it. I'm on a cruise. Get me on a cruise, please. I want to be on a cruise so bad. There we go. Anyway, well, there you have it. How about that? Did you enjoy that show today, folks? Was that all right? We talked booze for a lot of that show. We talked a few about prices of gas a little bit, but we did talk about cruising, and there are deals, shoulder season cruise deals, but there are also elbow season cruise deals, ankle season cruise deals. We'll get to those at another time. Having too much fun here. Let's see here. Tom Henry, having fun. And Jordan, thumbs up. She's throwing me thumbs up right there like that. Wendy Thompson, it can sail out of Florida next cruise, no plane. There you go, Wendy. It's all good to go. I have to get down there. I was looking at airfare today, and I was having fun today, trying to figure out how would I get from Creston, British Columbia, down to Fort Lauderdale, down to Miami, Tampa, Orlando, anywhere down there. So I'm on various sites looking for airfare deals, different airlines, and I thought about, well, I could drive to Spokane in the car and drop the car off there, and then Jen and I could grab a plane from Spokane. And Southwest flies into Spokane as well as United, American, Delta, and looking at deals. And one stop, two stops, usually two stops. Then I thought, well, what about if we just drove to Seattle? Make a day of it, go to Seattle, spend the night, and then leave from Seattle the next day on an airplane ride. Can we get to New York, get to Miami nonstop? Maybe we could fly JetBlue. That's another airline that flies out of Seattle. That doesn't fly out of Spokane. JetBlue has to make me fly to John F. Kennedy first, and then I can go to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. Unbelievable. There is a nonstop flight on American from Seattle to Miami, nonstop. Exorbitant, just extremely double the price of anybody else. Just insane. Then I thought, what about Vancouver? I could fly to Vancouver, or I could fly to Calgary. I could just drive to Calgary. We could visit our daughter for a day or two, then grab a flight, park for free, because I know people where I can leave my car. And then, of course, there's the Canadian taxes and the security fees and, oh, God, the endless horror stories of flying out of Canada. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, so, I was thinking to myself, I love to drive. I really do. I love to drive. Why don't we just drive all the way down to Los Angeles? If our daughter is going to be in LA, I think she's being transferred to Los Angeles for a while. She'll be working down there for a while. We'll go visit her. Leave the car with her, fly out of Los Angeles. You can fly LA nonstop to Miami for half the price that you can fly on a two-stop flight out of Canada. It's power of numbers, of course, volume, right? It's a volume business, of course. It's unbelievable. Well, I'm looking at American airline fares. They now quote fares on these websites where they say, oh, we get the super duper economy fare. That's the one where you can't even bring a carry-on on board. No carry-on, no luggage. You want to bring that on, you pay more. I think it's $30 or $35 for a carry-on bag. A carry-on bag. And then if you want to put a luggage down, it's another $30, $35. It's insane, absolutely insane. You cannot find a straight fare anymore. You cannot find a fare where you get a flight, carry-on bag on board, piece of luggage, all included. You can't find those fares. You have to now shop individually for that because no one wants to give you that information. It's all secret, secret, secret. It just irks me to no end. Now, Southwest Airlines, God bless you guys at Southwest Airlines, that you include luggage. They include luggage on their flights. All Southwest flights have that. They have the want to get away fare, the refundable fare, the other fare. God bless them for that. And so I always look for Southwest airfares, see if I can find something, but it's ridiculous. North American flying is just childish, infuriating, inconsistent, and difficult to navigate. And they do it on purpose, and they just make us mad, don't they? They just make us drive us up the wall. What are you going to do? Anyway, when the time comes, I'll figure it out. We'll see what's going on. What are you going to do? Let's see. Make sure I got all my comments caught up here. Tom Henry. My vote, Bruce, is take the Bliss out of Seattle and all the way through to the Panama Canal to Miami. That's his vote. I'll look into that, Tom. Thank you. Seakeeper, great show. Dinner will be ready in 5 minutes. I might not cruise, but we could arrange a restaurant event the night before a Florida cruise. I would love to meet you all. Seakeeper, we'll be in touch about that. We'll be talking about that for sure. Brittany, Disney has some really neat cruises just for Disney Vacation Club members. Next year, there's one in Bermuda and a coastal Pacific cruise. I'm not sure if non-members can or cannot do it. Sonny Wallace, thumbs up, everyone. Robert Brent, super duper econo. You are the luggage. That's right. You are treated like a box. Tom Henry, let's ship ourselves UPS. How about that? Wendy Thompson, Southwest was great. One check bag and one carry-on. Mary Ellen Shaw, I don't like the cattle call boarding that Southwest does. Oh, I know what you mean. Steph K, did you see the new vlog from Sea Cruisers who found bed bugs in their hotel room? I have heard about that. That happens from time to time, Steph K. Bed bugs are a menace. They are a problem. Excuse me. If you're going to sleep in a bed in a hotel, you almost have to leave socks on. You have to put pants on. You have to have a long sleeve sweatshirt on. Guard yourself. It's crazy. Yeah, it's silly. Sonny Wallace, Steph K. Nope, don't watch Sea Cruisers anymore, she says. I don't watch them anymore. How about that? Well, to each his own. Sonny Wallace is watching Traveling with Bruce. How about that? Thank you, Sonny Wallace. I'm glad you're here. Steph K, I'm glad you're here. Ann Jordan, not yet at Steph K. We'll be watching it soon. Silo Steve usually fly Alaska Air. Yep, they now have acquired the America. What is that? Virgin America. They've acquired those guys and swallowed them up. So that's another airline. Yeah, there's a ton of choices. It all depends on the airport that you're doing it from. I would love to fly a charter plane. I'd love to go on a charter. I would love to gather about 10 people together, maybe 8 people together, and just charter a plane. And we'll just split the dough between us. If we can work a deal with a charter company and take a one-way charter down, get a one-way charter back, wouldn't that be the way to go? Wouldn't that be the way to go? I would love to go on a prop. I'd love to go on like a Pilatus PC-12. That's a single-engine, turbo-engine plane. And make a day of it. You're up about 20,000 feet, 25,000 feet, and you go every 300-400 miles and you stop, or 800 miles. I could go for 2 hours, maybe 600-800 miles, stop for a pee break, bite to eat, and then continue on. Stop at these small little regional airports, fuel up there, and just, that would be fantastic. With 6 other people, that would be very economical. Might be a bit tight, though. I don't know. It's an adventure. The trip is an adventure. What can I say? Dan Jordan, change the subject. Is Princess the only cruise tour to Alaska? Don Jordan, there are more than one cruise lines to Alaska. You can go Norwegian. You can go Carnival. You can go Holland America. You can go, who else can you go up there? You can go Celebrity. There's all kinds of cruises up to Alaska, my friend. Vacationstogo.com is where you want to go. And if you don't know how Vacations to Go works, go to my channel. Look up my Vacations to Go video that I did, how to operate the website, how to find your deal. Then go to Vacations to Go, find your cruise. You'll find deals, my friend. Deals to Alaska for sure. If you're interested in, if you can tolerate going out of Vancouver, British Columbia, you can get some killer deals to Alaska. Absolutely good deals. Wendy Thompson, spray down with bug spray before the bed. Sonny Wallace, thumbs up. Wendy Thompson, Seakeeper, I dropped Sea Cruisers too. Too much noise, not as zen as TWB. Not as, I'm not sure what zen means, but thank you. Steph K, leaving on the Mariner of the Seas in 3 weeks. Can't wait. I can see why. Going to be a lot of fun, Steph K. Brittany Lockwood, I am still a fan of Sea Cruisers. Right on. Sonny Wallace, agree, Seakeeper, no more Sea Cruisers. Interesting. And Jordan, me too, Brittany. Paul Wilgus, Sonny Wallace, I agree. Brittany Lockwood, they have several channels I like to watch on all kinds of different things. Interesting. And Jordan, ditto. There you go. Well, there you go. You know, if you want to see some YouTubers do a video, I just released a video 2 days ago. Why we're addicted to cruising. I have 7 YouTubers helping me out on one video. Just released it 2 days ago. Check it out at your leisure. And after you check it out, do me a favor. Share that video on social media everywhere you can. I want that video to go out as far as it can go. It's a evergreen video. It'll never get old. And I want that video to help spread the word that we 8 YouTubers, there's 8 of us, need exposure about the cruise game. And we'd love to have that video be shared on social platforms. So if you could do that for me, I would really appreciate it. That would be such a great deal for us. We'd love that. Okay. Seakeeper, Zen means serene, calm, easygoing, nice. Well, thank you, Seakeeper. I appreciate that comment very much. I try my best to be calm, but sometimes I get worked up about the Canadian government and other things, but I try to control myself. I pride myself on my zenness. I think it's time to shut down this show. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. He's losing it. 35 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for giving me a thumbs up today. 35 thumbs ups. Do me a favor, after you get off this show, go to my channel and try to give me a thumbs up. So on the last 25 videos I've done, if you haven't already, and just go to them and hit the thumbs up and go to the next one and give me thumbs up. I would love to pile on hundreds of thumbs ups today on my channel. That would be just awesome. I will see you all tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon for my Saturday afternoon show. We'll have a little bit of cruise info, perhaps, some trivia, most likely, and hopefully you'll all come by and we'll have some fun with that. And you'll give me some hard names to pronounce because you always do that. So we'll see how much we can do that. Robert Brandt, give me thumbs ups all over the place. Tom Henry, will you be on tomorrow? I will be on tomorrow. I meant cruise tour to wilderness camps. Don Jordan saying, I meant cruise tour to wilderness camps. Jordan, I got good news for you. Go to vacationstogo.com. They have a subsection of cruises to Alaska with tours built in all together. You want to check that out? Yeah, check it out, buddy. That might help you. Tom Henry, bye, everybody. Robert Brandt saying goodbye, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming by today. Thank you, Don Jordan, for your questions. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday. But I'll be in Calgary on Monday, live at 5, as always. I'm looking forward to that. Tom Henry, let's all change our nicknames to hard-pronounced nicknames. Thanks, Tom. Really appreciate the support. And Jordan, great show, Bruce. Awesome. See you maybe at Trivia tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Drive safely to Calgary with Jen. Enjoy Tom Henry. See if Bruce can figure out who's based on our chat. Yeah, you'll all change your names. I won't know who the heck you are. Oh man, goodness. Silo Steve, a later tater. Right on, Silo. Thanks for that, you guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Great idea, Tom. Oh, it's spreading. It's going viral. Here we go. What the funny name. I'll see you tomorrow. It was today, July the 27th, 2018. I'll be on tomorrow at 2 o'clock. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying, thanks for joining me today and hanging around for an hour and 25 minutes today. Lots of watch time on this channel. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Thanks for your financial support and everything else. We'll see you tomorrow at 2. You guys take care. And goodbye from Creston. See you guys. Bye for now.